Welcome to everybody to this new insight from PQE about the new Annex 1. As it is the most important standard from European regulation about the sterile manufacturing, we are here to make some questions to our colleague Giovanna Cantoni, that is the main expert of our compliance unit regarding this new document, this new standard regarding the sterile manufacturing of all the European market. And we are going to make some questions to Giovanna about the main characteristics and the main requirements contained in this new standard. Starting from the very beginning, the new version of the new Annex 1 has been released a few months ago, and as it is the main standard regarding the European market for the sterile manufacturing, can you tell us how and why you think the new version is needed?
Alessio, it is a very interesting question that you do to me, and I have to say that there is a little bit of history that have to be considered regarding this Annex 1. Last version was issued in 2009, and then only after a little bit of time, the new draft has been opened in 2017 to everybody for comments. This shared draft, it was containing a lot of differences, one for all, starting from a version who was almost about 16 pages to a new one with more than 50 pages. And this tells us that this new draft was full of new information, more detailed information for all the activities in the sterile manufacturing. So the result was a big amount of comments coming from all the community, and this meant also that the agency then had needed a lot of time to amend all these comments, to verify them, to accept them, and after that modify the Annex 1. In 2020, the second draft, a more detailed one, and collecting all the comments from all the community came out. At this point, this draft was opened to comments only of specific organization, and we had to wait 2 more years before all the comments were updated and the new draft and the new Annex 1 published. Obviously, this was due to the fact that there were many new points and many comments from all over the community. It is for sure important also because in these years a lot of technical issues has changed, modified, implemented to reassure sterility in new conditions, with a new approach to sterility in a more confident environment.
Going into the new Annex 1 content, in your opinion, Giovanna, which are the main key points and the most important news contained in this standard? And which are, in your opinion, the most potential impact on pharma industry?
Well, first of all, there is a very important thing to be underlined, and it is the holistic approach required by Annex 1 to all the sterility assurance. So in the previous version and in general in the previous approach, there was a concentration on the activities done in rooms, in facilities at grade A and B. Now the assurance of sterility is demanded to all the chain, starting from raw materials management and so on, up to the end of the final product, the finished product in the final formulation, in the final packaging, and only when our product is in the final container, we can say that the sterility assurance is fully declared, fully completed. This means that the impact, the real impact on industry, what it is what it is required from this annex, and it is a new document, the so-called contamination control strategy. And the approach that should be taken from for this CCS, so-called CCS, which is an approach of quality risk management, and also, and this again coming to technology, the new barrier technology which are now in place and can and should be updated by the different pharma industries.
How have your customers reacted to the news contained in the new Annex 1?
Well, actually, we have a lot of different customers, small facilities with older equipment, very big facilities with different technology levels. So what we can say it is that the small facility sites with older equipment tend to be more concerned with the new requirements, especially from equipment design and new technologies, while larger or newer sites are more concerned and focused with the news regarding the quality system management, which is also a fundamental aspect strongly emphasized in Annex 1.
What are the areas where your customers are mostly requiring your support?
There are many, and as I mentioned before, the main one, it is this new document, the Contamination Control Strategy, also known as CCS, because of the complexity of the document itself, and because Annex 1 doesn't go in details in how this document should be presented, managed, and so on. So our customers are a little bit not confident that they are doing it right. Besides that, obviously the new technology updates in industry with the coming into the spotlight or with isolators, which are very new equipment, which are not so used in the pharma industry, also because of their cost. It must be underlined. Some others are very concerned about the sampling point, the continuous monitoring during operation, also how to manage the data trending, and last but not least, the personal training, which is emphasized as well in the Annex 1.
So, under this perspective, what kind of teams or expertise PQE can offer to support the needs of your pharma clients?
As we have said before, there is a vast range of points of expertise needed to be considered in order to go and have a good service for our customers. So PQE has decided to create a team, an international team of persons with different knowledge, expertise and background. It is needed not only to have a microbiology deep knowledge, but also it is requested engineering part, qualification and validation, risk management, quality management system, and not in the second place, the approach with a quality risk management should be considered. So these aspects are concentrated in this team of different people, and PQE with whom PQE can cover all the different aspects and support our customer in the different questions that they made in the different aspects they are more concerned about this new Annex 1.
So thank you, Giovanna. Thank you for your answer and your explanations. We, as PQE, are at your disposal to any further questions, insights, and clarification about any services that we can offer to sterile manufacturing clients, pharma clients, and many other aspects that are related to the sterility assurance and the compliance with the new Annex 1. Thank you for your attention.